Okay, so the intro to this episode was very ominous as far as the music went. So this one's called The Phantom Apprentice. You see what they did there? Phantom Menace, Phantom Apprentice. Let's go.
It's her. Come on, we'll trace the signal.
Ooh, she thought about this. There we go.
I was certainly king.
And who will be?
Mmm.
No. Darth. Sidious.
Right, because this is part of Maul's shtick, right? Like, he not only wants revenge on the Jedi, he wants revenge on Palpatine for throwing him away as well. And he was kind of aware, like, episode 1 was a long time ago in the timeline by this point, but he was kind of aware of the plan. And the fact that he basically knows Order 66 is going to happen before it does is kind of interesting. It shows that he had a lot more insight into Palpatine's plans than I think probably Palpatine knew had escaped.
Not yet.
Not yet. This makes me want to watch the second season of Rebels again so bad. That was the mission. Well, we knew he gets away.
There are a small number of.
From Dooku has been lost.
Oh, well.
Why?
Interesting. So this conversation happens off screen during episode 3, right? While they're in transit, because Dooku got killed at the right before this episode, when she said goodbye to Anakin and Obi-Wan, that was right before the opening scene of episode 3. So now we're past the Chancellor getting kidnapped and Dooku getting killed on Grievous's flagship, and now we're kind of in that zone right after that. I love it when stories sandwich together like that. It's like one of my favorite things.
Alone for a moment.
Ooh. Oh no.
Friend and mentor to Anakin.
Ooh.
I can't imagine
He's fooled even
lying
her.
about this.
And after that, everything goes down.
I will.
The smoke looks so good. They really did up their game on the animation for this season, for sure.
We got ambushed on our way to.
I won. He was asking about you.
What's he want to know?
Dark Trooper. Jesse. Took Jesse alive.
Is this really going to be how Rex realizes the chips in his head? Because we already know from Rebels and from the Ahsoka book that Rex and his gang learned about the chips and had them removed, like, right in the nick of time before Order 66 happened. Is Maul actually going to be the reason that they knew about it, because he knows, like, what Sidious's plan has to be, and he sensed basically the programming in the clones? Because the older clones were the ones more likely to malfunction, right? That was the whole point of, like, the faulty chip story arc earlier in Clone Wars.
The plan.
He's realized they're the key.
That matters. Not asset to our enemy.
Yes,
Saxon assassinating the Prime Minister, huh?
circle if you want.
You can't stop an interrogation by a Force user if they're willing to do
Up to you.
whatever.
Your mind, Darnell.
Does he think she's part of Sidious's plan or what? That's a sweet building.
Wait. It was.
Wow, that was a good shot.
This is Commander Rex. We've met.
Purple eyes are pretty rare in Star Wars.
How did the name came to him?
Yeah,
What name?
Sky.
he was looking for the chosen one. The one who would get his revenge for him, and that's what he was still obsessed with when he fought Kenobi in Rebels and finally was killed. And as bad as Maul was, at least he died, like, knowing that Palpatine was gonna go down eventually. Dude, yes. Zaxxon versus Bo-Katan. This is pretty sweet. Even with her jetpack shorted out, she's like, I'm gonna get him. Nope, he gets away. Ah, the various crime bosses.
Maul just told the syndicate leaders to go into hiding.
Ah! There we go.
You once liberated me from my imprisonment.
Crimson Dawn.
Insidious. Here in the
And this is why by the time of Solo, he's like the ultimate crime boss. He knew what was going to happen, and he bided his time.
gutters,
I want to see how he lost his crime empire, though, later, after Solo.
on the field.
Oh, they're very interested in that. Yeah, the civilians aren't necessarily happy about this. And this is how the Mandos continue to have a civil war up until the time of Rebels.
The people will not stay to lead.
Well,
I agree.
whoa! Bending blaster bolts?
My lady.
But what's he done to him?
There you go. Back to your grub.
This is a really interesting scene. He's not wrong.
We were both wreathing
Oh,
in the shadows, always, but soon very soon.
oh, I love this.
He wills with you.
He tried this in Rebels as well, still, years and years later.
You have made.
Amazing. Amazing.
As my master's new apprentice.
Oh. Oh.
I'm afraid not. In fact,
Oh no. So she knew the whole time. She knew that Vader was him. She just didn't want to admit it until it was forced on her in Rebels. So for all those years, in the back of her mind, she knew that it was him. Oh, that hurts. That hurts a lot.
I was so.
I love this outfit with the Mando diamond on the chest. It's good.
Your vision is flawed.
I see the Padawan needs.
She's so wrong. That hurts. She believes in him and she's wrong. Ooh. Oh, this is good. You know a fight scene's gonna be good when it includes Maul. They make sure that they do a good job with them. Oh, she's only got her short one left. Whoa, that was
Anakin didn't show up.
that was awesome.
Kenobi's
And now the trash talking.
You'll find out.
Oh, this fight is so slick. Oh, oh, and his saber just goes through the wall. That is awesome. He doesn't care about them.
No, I think not. Mandalorian.
Wow. And he abandoned
He
them.
was right.
Ooh,
You are difficult to kill.
that was a good shot. This is awesome. Somebody cut the beams.
We could have just.
You to take his place.
She knows his game. She can't clinch it. Man, this is awesome. Oh! Oh, they captured Zaxxon, huh? But later on, he's in charge. Hmm.
Let me go. Let me die.
Well, they don't manage to keep him captured because he's still the crime boss in
We'll take it from here, Commander.
Solo, so... Something happens here. We do have 2 more episodes, so... Oh, that ending fade out was ominous too. Wow. The feeling of dread. This episode cultivates like just a really uneasy feeling, right? This is this story arc so far is like the best they've had in Clone Wars for sure. And like I wasn't originally a fan of the series that much, so usually that wouldn't be saying much, but this is pretty good. Like I won't say it's as good as the best episodes of Rebels, but it is pretty good. I think yeah, that's it. Awesome. Well, I'm excited for the last few here. We're getting to the end of it.